welcome to the Baymobile channel. How's it going, guys? Welcome to the penthouse. Welcome to the living room in our penthouse. It is such a beautiful day and a beautiful view. As you can tell, the sun is about setting, and quite frankly, it is one of the most beautiful spots that we can ever live in. If you ever want to have a place to stay, we have a mattress for you right there. This is a quilt that was sewed by my church, and here's the piano. So oftentimes at night, I love jamming away to the city skylights. Very beautiful. Another thing I love about this apartment is that we have direct views to the highway. I love checking the traffic before I have to head out. It's very convenient for us to be able to assess that. Plus, looking at cars all the time is one of my favorite hobbies. So you can find me here just looking at the cars. I'm super grateful to be in this position. I am so excited to share with you guys all the updates regarding my life. Can't believe I'm actually back on the channel again. It's been so long since I've posted. Of course, I was just looking at some of the videos that I posted and the comments that you guys were making, and it's been so encouraging and so much positive feedback. I'm still trying to learn how to talk to a camera. I'm stuttering, so this is probably gonna have a lot of edits through it. But all in all, as you can tell, the kitchen is not in the cleanest state. Some of the things here, my roommate Abe loves drinking Gatorade, and we do have a wine cellar. So that is super cool. Let's show you some of the rooms. So actually I have two roommates in the penthouse. I'm living with my college friend Abe. He is currently a senior manager at a tech company, and this is his room. So I definitely don't have permission to enter his room. No, I'm kidding. Clearly it's not in the best presentable state. However, from the room, you can see such a beautiful view. My roommate Erica, she is a financial analyst. Here is her room. So clearly, as you can tell, she's actually just settling with her move-in. So this dresser right here, not in its complete state yet. I've been living here for about half a year now. It's kind of a paradoxical way of living because we're so privileged to have such a beautiful living environment, yet our furniture, I just picked up this couch from Facebook Marketplace for 200 bucks. It's a Fire TV, that's from IKEA. So as much as luxury as we can afford, we also try to be frugal and save on some of the minor things that don't mean as much to us. The view is absolutely beautiful, so I spend a lot of my time brainstorming and trying to come up with creative ideas. And I think having a city backdrop like this really incentivizes a way to think on a high level. And I'm super grateful, especially at night with the lights in the buildings. You cannot take your eyes off of this. Lastly, I definitely want to show you my room setup. Showed you Abby and Erica's. So this is my room right here. I've actually been spending a lot of time trying to figure out the best setup for the vlog that I want to continue, where I can just sit at my desk and be able to capture the perfect lighting, the perfect angle of the camera. I already set up the Shure mic with the preamp here, audio interface that connects with the MacBook. And yes, I do have quad monitors. I've actually been using this religiously for gaming as well as work, remote work. I've been running a couple of businesses, so that's been super helpful. And of course, the view from the bedroom is just absolutely stunning. Well guys, I definitely didn't plan for this to happen, and with all the comments, I just had to make a video and just say thank you. Your comments mean so much to me. I would have never actually expected to come back on YouTube just because I have a lot of other things going on in my life, and I think content creation also is very flooded in the market. I feel like I don't really have anything unique to say about educating people, especially when it comes to finance. You can go on so many different kinds of channels to find the exact information that you need. There's actually a lot of things that people find interesting, especially with my Lambo video, the high school reunion. I know a lot of you have said, like, Hey man, what's a 6-year high school reunion? Honestly, I'm not too sure. I wasn't really planning on going, but decided to just go along for the ride, you know? We actually do have a 10-year high school reunion coming up. I won't be in town for that, unfortunately. And even if I were, my Lambos are all in Washington, not back in my home state. So regardless, I do want to just kind of read some of the top comments that have been very, very impactful for me. Comment from Johnny Blocks 1470, please return. So many comments like that. I have been trying to find a good time. Today I am here. From Doing Nothing King. Bro, you should honestly just come back to YouTube because you'll easily make 10K plus a month by just dropping 2 vids a month on whatever, because you've already established a fan base of people liking you and can make whatever content you want, TBH. Thank you so much, Doing Nothing King. Actually, because this is so recent, that comment kind of tipped it above the bar that would have yielded me to actually make the first jump to starting videos again. So, just last night, as I was contemplating more on making videos, I was just setting up the lighting in my room, not really thinking about exactly what I was gonna say. Even now, I don't really have a script, but just a rough outline for how I want to structure the video. So, thank you so much, Doing Nothing King. There's been a lot of comments on the girl holding that windshield of my Huracan as she closes the door. She's actually a good friend of mine. It's really funny that small things like that, even when I was recording it, I did not even notice. So that was really interesting. From King Falkern, I'm gonna need to see bro's whole future. So here's the future, man. I love starting businesses. I love making an impact on people. Money was essentially my first kind of goal to achieve. However, as you start getting the things that you want materialistically, it really does not prolong the kind of happiness that you need to sustain a healthy mindset. So I fell into kind of this greed, right, to get more and more things, and I did buy the things that I wanted. You saw from my Lambo videos that my happiness was at its peak then, but it only lasted perhaps maybe a couple of months before I started to pursue the next venture. I'm here to share with you all, you and everyone here, whatever fan base I have, not just the lifestyle that I've created for myself, but kind of my business and philosophical principles on how to scale a business, how to make money, how to manage people, how to seek investor funding. Kind of the topics that I wanted to cover in this video, or I guess in my channel, would be revolving around career, health, wealth, fitness. I don't know if you guys know, but of course working out has been such a huge part of my life. However, in the past 3 years, I've had kind of an anniversary for bone breaks. So I actually got into a car wreck 3 years ago and my wrist was fractured. That was very difficult for me. The guy ran a red light, so kind of unpredicted. And ever since then, I've still have a persisted arthritis, kind of like inflammation in my wrist. Of course, a year later, I actually broke the 5th metatarsal of my right foot. That was actually very clumsy of me to have broken it. It was actually right in my room. I was doing taxes for the year and I was sitting on my chair, folded with my legs, sitting on my right foot. And I have this tendency to hyper focus on something. So after 7 to 8 hours of doing taxes and finishing, I wanted to get up and actually saw something on social media. I wanted to tell my roommate. I didn't know my right foot was asleep. So the first thing I did was jump on that foot and it bent. And I thought I just twisted an ankle, but it turned out that just the weight of my body was enough to break a bone. So I was in a brace, fortunately no surgery. And that was difficult because I could not walk. So I was on crutches for a good half year because of that. And of course, fast forward another year, that was year 2. Fast forward 1 more year, I actually broke my thumb, which then offset the inflammation in my wrist again. So I'm actually currently dealing with this right now and slowly getting back into fitness. Wow, that is so crazy, guys. Bringing the Lambo to my 6-year high school reunion video is at 499,000 views. I don't know what the heck YouTube is doing with the algorithm because I posted that 3 years ago and for some reason it's just taking off right now and I'm getting very consistent views. So your support has really influenced again my willingness to come on camera and speak to you guys. Top comment, 1.1 thousand likes. The craziest part isn't the success, it's that there's such thing as a 6-year reunion. That is so funny. I agree. I think a 10 years high school reunion is more common, right? Again, this is kind of like a small thing. It's not really a thing. I think our class size is very small, only like 70 people. And of course, I was only there for about like 30 minutes. Top second comment. This motivated me even harder. Keep up your grind, Brody. My guy, infop.im, 3 years ago. I'm finally seeing your comment and reading it out loud. So thank you for your support. It means so much. I will always be here, and I'm motivated to motivate you and every other person that's on this channel. So how does this guy not have more subs? His content is awesome. I appreciate it so much. I don't really know why my content is being promoted the way it is on YouTube. I just put together and stringed a series of videos that I thought was a reflection of things that mattered to me, which was essentially the reactions of people that were close to me. Yeah, so my family, my brother, my parents, my grandparents, and my closest friends. Especially at that age, owning a Lambo is not as heard of course. And it's so fun for me just to see the people's reactions. And I've taken that also to a whole new level that I have a bunch of series of clips I want to piece together to show you guys in the future. So the reaction of your family is so priceless. 763 likes, my goodness. WOF Design, 4 months ago. I love sharing experiences, especially because during the early years of, I guess, my grind to get the car, I've neglected family a lot, right? So this is kind of an opportunity for me to reconvene with my close ones, go back to family, sharing some of the love, and to be able to rekindle the bond that I inadvertently took when I decided to focus on myself. You are going to be a huge YouTube one day. Seriously good content. I would love to be YouTube, my guy. I would love to be the platform. No, I'm kidding. Anyways, thank you for your patience. I am finally here to share some videos, and hopefully I can keep consistency with the posting. I know that editing, especially for myself, I'm a perfectionist. So it's gonna be very difficult for me to get things published to the quality that I love or expect or hold myself to the kind of standard. Can we just thank this guy for the awesome timestamps in the video? That's actually really cool. The timestamps are just a way for me to organize my thoughts and try to piece together a coherent story. So if you find that very valuable, I'm gonna try to keep doing that. Of course, it does take a little bit of time to plan and then label that on YouTube. The best part is your family, your little bro and your dad driving. What an experience. I can't wait to have that experience. I've owned several 120K cars, but nothing in the 200K range yet. Drew Holmes, thank you so much for your comments. And I appreciate you appreciating the family aspect of me sharing my passion for the car. Gave me tears. It's amazing video. Something I can't explain with just words. I appreciate it, bro. Bro, I appreciate you. Even when I look back on this video, sometimes it gives me tears too. Just to see how much passion I had for the car in itself. And as I mentioned before, the passion is kind of gone. At least not really lingering in the car anymore, but about sharing experiences. Yeah, so thank you. Thank you so much, man. I think the last thing I want to talk about is the name of my channel. So Baymobile, cars aren't really that important to me anymore. So I'm thinking about rebranding to a different name. If you guys have any suggestions, I would love to hear them. I would at least like to embed the first part of my name, BEI, with something. Or if you have any other suggestions, I'm open to hearing about it, but I do plan on just changing my name, even changing my Instagram handle as far as that goes. So anyways, thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you guys next time.